This is Nessyp of Nessyp Entertainment. We are here at the Sunshine City Film Festival Industry Mixer. You guys know him. He's internationally known now. Shreco, it is so good to see you.
It is awesome to see you too.
Okay, so for those that don't know,
Okay.
Tell us what's happened to you in the last year.
Well, in the last year, Foreman Empire Productions has grown a lot.
Yes.
Gained a lot of accolades, many awards for the first film, The Ominous Project, which actually had its world premiere at Sunshine City January of last year.
Right.
And that is where we won the Audience Choice Award for that. And that was our very first film festival ever. Very first film festival ever. We got into that and won the Audience Choice Award. And from there, we've won 3-time Best Horror Film around the world. We are also on a streaming service, blackeyeflix.com, for the first Ominous Project, getting some revenue for that.
Okay.
And we won one more award before the year ended, and I won Best International Director in Nigeria for the film. Yes.
Oh, congratulations. That is so awesome. Okay, so I was talking to Miss Tyjoon a few minutes ago, and so she didn't want to spill the beans because I kept asking. I wanted to find out what is coming up now.
Okay, so as you know, right now we're about to premiere the Florida premiere for The Ominous Project 2 Macabre File on Monday, the 20th, at the AMC Sundial here.
You guys come on out for that.
Yes, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, by the way. But we do have, well, as I told you first last year, so I'm going to tell you first again.
I get the scoop again. I'm so excited. Okay.
The Ominous Project 3 has been slated to release for 2021. And we have already started rehearsal, already started pre-production. Casting is 90% complete. And this one, The Ominous Project 3 Outlast, is definitely going to be a very unsettling, disturbing, heavy-hitting horror film. It's going to be a lot of things that people are not expecting from a independent film company. So it's going to be, without spoiling anything, it's not what you expect. And you're going to be squirming and like, oh my gosh, I can't watch this. We're hitting it really, really hard. And we also have a television series coming out this year. Yes, between summer and fall of 2020. Riptides is a Foreman Empire original series. It's our very first original series. And it's centered around a person of LGBTQ background who is trying to find his way within a world that is very judgmental, a world that has a lot of drugs, crime, sex, scandal, and even death. So.
See, I knew this was coming last year when you and I talked, and I knew that there was all these things running around in your head.
Yes.
I'm overjoyed and overwhelmed with what you have accomplished.
Thank you so much.
So what was it like going to Nigeria?
Very nerve-wracking. Very nerve-wracking because we've never premiered a film in Africa before. So, it's different territory. But one of my actors, Itoro, she plays Kelly Morton in The Ominous Project and The Ominous Project 2, and also the third one. She is from Nigeria, and I promised her I would get the film into a Nigerian festival, and I did, and we won. And the film director there, Mr. Michael, he was just like, this is amazing. He was like, I'm blown away, and that's how I won Best International Director for the film out of the whole festival. Yes. Okay,
so you've got the movie premiering again. You've got a television series coming up.
Yes.
So I know I shouldn't be asking this question, but what's next? You can tell me. Come on. Come back over here. You going way over there. What's next?
I'm working on a special social media daytime talk show that is going to be premiering in late spring. I can't tell you the title of it, but it is based on people who have gone through a lot of traumatizing things. And we're not doing it like regular daytime talk shows. This is going to be real, raw truth from these people, giving them time to speak their truth, to release that thing that has been binding them from moving forward in life, moving forward in their career. And we're also having some special guests come on. And you heard it first here. Miss Nessyp, we've already decided that we want to book you for that spring segment. So we will give you more info about that.
I am so excited.
As time comes on, because you are one of the people that are deserving to tell your story. And we're not putting out a big casting call for that. We're handpicking people for this 10-episode segment that we're going to do. Just doing a little tester with it to see how well it does. And if it does well, we'll go to another season with it.
My heart is going like this.
Yes.
Like this. I'm so excited. You have overcome so many obstacles in the last year. So how is that making you better? Because I know you are elevating yourself. So with all those obstacles, how is it making you a better director, a better actor? How is that motivating you?
Well, I was supposed to get married on my birthday in about 3 weeks.
Okay.
And that is no longer happening. I decided to end that because I decided that I'm not going to overlook things if it's not right.
That makes sense.
If it's not right, then I can't say, okay, well, I'll overlook this and it'll be fine and we'll just do A, B, C, and D. No. I have to do something for myself for once and say, enough is enough. If I don't feel right, if I don't feel like this is benefiting me or you in the way that it should, then it needs to end. Unfortunately, it did. He's definitely not a bad person. He's a wonderful human being, wonderful. But the timing for us just was not accurate. And there's just certain things that certain people just won't put up with. And, you just have to let people live and learn and flourish on their own. And let's just say ever since I did let that go, God has opened so many doors. And it's like, excuse me, it's like, wow, in a sense.
Okay.
I didn't realize letting that person go or people go, and it's not even just a relationship, it's friendships too. There's some people I had to take a step back from. Some people that I have been friends with for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years that I had to kind of back up from because they weren't supporting me as I wanted them to. And I know, a lot of people say, well, you can't have people support you the way they want to, blah, blah, blah. It's a fantasy. No, it's reality. Because if I can be there for you through a lot of things, then I wish that certain people would do the same for me. But then I had to stop and say, if I'm worrying about people supporting me, family included, I'm not going to get anywhere. So I got to step back and say, God, you got it. And as soon as I said, God, you got it, I stopped making phone calls, I stopped sending text messages, and I started focusing on forming empire, start focusing on my company, my women that work for Foreman Empire Productions, my castmates, my movies, the things that God has instilled in me. That is when things start to happen. So I'm here to tell you, when you stop worrying about who say what, he say, she say, why they feel this way, I don't got no boyfriend, I don't got no girlfriend, this and that and third, blah, blah, blah. Promise you, awards will start coming, people will start coming, elevation will come. I've already been to Hollywood. That was a dream come true. God has sent me and my production company and my team to Hollywood, California to premiere our film at Universal Studios Hollywood. So you tell me that's not God working for you when you do what you're supposed to do and step back and say, you take care of it, and I'm gonna do what you say do. I had an offer to go to the New York Film Academy in Miami Beach. Big scholarship.
Okay.
Supposed to start school the day that we have the premiere. God said, okay, you wanted school too, and you wanted your company to elevate. Now I got you both. Which one are you gonna choose? Because you can't do both.
Wow.
November, I'll never forget it, November the 17th, I called Ty, almost in tears, and I said, I don't know what to do. She said, I think you do. I said, all right, let me pray about this. I did a pros and cons thing. That thing kept leading me to form an empire. I said, all right, God, I hear you. You wanted to elevate me. I wanted to be elevated. You're doing that. I wanted to go to school. You're doing that too. But school will always be there. Opportunities, once in a lifetime. So I'm glad I declined. And you know what that admissions told me? It's okay, Mr. Bakari. whenever you're ready to come back, because we understand your scholarship is valid and your admission's still going to be valid. So I said, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. And here we are. My family, my relationships are my people. Foreman Empire Productions, the women I work with. My manager, Tanya Cole, she's been with me for an entire year.
Yeah, I talked to Tanya. She's amazing.
She's been managing me for a whole year. Managed me for a whole year. She didn't have to. This is what she wanted to do because she saw something in me. So people come up to me and ask me, do you want a relationship? Do you just no, I don't. I don't want a relationship. I don't want a friendship. I don't want a sleep ship. I don't want nothing ship. I want Foreman Empire ship. I want elevation ship. And I know some of these words are not words, but they're my words.
That's okay.
You hear me?
That's okay.
They're my words, and people have to understand you have to be patient, grounded, humble, and grateful for everything that you get, no matter how small it is. Because this time last year, Lord have mercy.
We were crying last year. Come back up here. We were crying because we knew how far God was going to take this young man. And he has taken you to heights that we never thought of, you never dreamed of.
Yes.
And so we're going to watch and see how further you go. It's an awesome. I am so glad you took the time to talk to me.
Well, of course, anytime, all the time.
All the time.
Nessyp Entertainment is the T and always will be.
That's right.
Okay? You heard it first, Foreman Empire Productions. Okay?
That's it. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Of course.
Oh my God, this is so awesome.
Yes,
so
it is.
we will be back before the festival is over with, trust me.
Yeah.
Yes. So this has been Nessyp of Nessyp Entertainment. Back to you in the studio.